We'll wait, okay? Wait a few seconds. You'll see here we're live, and then it'll start saying if we have viewers pop up over here, they can ask us questions. So anyways, guys, Joe Keit over here. We got Wong Sifu. Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
We're going to just wait a few seconds. If you come in halfway, you can always watch this as a replay. But they're notifying. Okay, we got one. Somebody's watching so far. We'll wait a few minutes, but yeah, we're here in Brooklyn, New York, Monday. You got to teach at 4:30, right?
Yeah, 4:30.
So I'm here. I'm here for something for business, and I wanted to come and visit my Kung Fu brother over here in Brooklyn. So I figured it'd be a great opportunity for all of the people that watch me on Facebook or watch both of us on Facebook to get to know a little bit about Wong Sifu. How long have you been in Brooklyn now?
9 years old.
Yeah.
9 years already.
About 9 years he's been here, and not many people know who this guy is. He's one of the best Kung Fu teachers in the world, let alone the United States. But he's such a humble guy, and he's still in his basement teaching. He drives me crazy. I'm trying to get him to open a bigger school, but unfortunately in New York it's very expensive and very hard. But I wanted to take this opportunity for all of you to get to know him a little bit better. So the style that we train is Choi Lei Fut. It's very famous. Created in about the 1830s. You're getting a lot of thumbs up and likes. Everybody's happy.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah. But our style is Choi Lei Fut. It was created 1830s by Chen Hang, and Wong Sifu grew up in the school of our founder. So he has a unique experience. He has a lot of the knowledge, a lot of the philosophy, the history, and it's been a great opportunity for me to come and learn more about my style and make a great friend and a big brother. So I like to share some experiences and share some of his knowledge with all of you guys. I think it's very refreshing and very exciting hearing it from the first source. So tell us a little about your Kung Fu history. You first started Kung Fu, how old were you?
Well, when I just started Kung Fu, like 13 years old, yes, compared to my hometown, I'm pretty old already to start the Kung Fu.
Oh, you were old?
Yeah,
I consider you old, huh?
Yeah, right.
That was in Sunway, right?
Yeah, Sunway.
So you were born there, grew up there?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And Sunway is where Choi Lei Fut comes from, if you guys don't know, and that's the style that we train. See, Choi Lei Fut.
Choi Lei Fut, yes.
So, 13 years old. Your first style was not Choi Lei Fut?
My first style is Hong Gar.
Hong Gar.
But at the same time, my first Sifu, he told me the Choi Lei Fut and Hong Gar together. But at that time, I'm more focused on the Hong Gar.
Okay.
Yes. But after that, and my first Sifu tell me to follow my second Sifu.
Oh, okay.
Chen Zhonggi. Yeah.
Chen Zhonggi.
He just more focused on the Choi Lei Fut.
Cool, cool,
Yes.
cool. How old were you at that time?
At that time, I think like, let me think, a long time ago. Almost 20 at the time.
Right.
Yeah, almost 20.
You got Milton on there, good friend of mine, Milton. What's up, Milton?
Yeah,
Camila says, hey, that's why there's no class today.
Yes.
Hello there. This is great. Hello, Chris. How you doing, man? Yeah, so one of the things that I think a lot of us that are in the Kung Fu scene and that we know Choi Lei Fut, I think we've seen some of Wong Sifu's videos, and all of us were like, wow, this guy is really, really good. So I like to share some of his experience about the history of our style. A lot of people in Kung Fu are always talking about traditional versus modern and having an open mind or only training one thing. And I think that our style and our creator had a very open mind.
Yeah.
And I think the way that he kind of designed our style, I think over there in China they still get that sense of the philosophy of Chen Hang. But I think as it's grown and spread out, I think we've kind of lost that a little bit. So I'd like to have Wong Sifu explain a little bit about our history, okay? So maybe talk a little bit about Choi Lei Fut history and how Chen Hang kind of developed our style and what makes us unique,
They see from my Sifu and also some from the book from Chen Hang.
Right.
Then they said that at that time, Chen Hang, our founder, his mind is very open.
Right.
Yeah, he also combined a lot of style. Everybody know they combine the three style, right? Lei Yao San, Fat Gar, and the Hong Fat King. Yeah, so he's the main style, but he also combined another style like a Bagua.
Bagua, like the internal style?
Yeah,
Okay.
internal style.
Right.
And some the throwing Sui Jiao style.
For
And
Chinese
also,
wrestling.
Yeah, also have this kind of the Kung Fu. And also, because at that time, Chen Hang, he visit like Thailand and America.
Okay.
And then, so he also makes this kind of the skill also.
Why did he go to Thailand and to
Because
America?
at that time, Chan Hung against the Qing dynasty,
Right.
like Taiping Tingok.
Okay.
I think a lot of Chinese know what is the Taiping Tingok,
Right.
but they lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Chan Hung had to run.
Yeah.
So at that time he traveled around.
Oh, so he tried to escape. So was he already older at this time, or had he been teaching Chor Lei Fut, or he
Yeah.
was still developing, or?
Still delivering, in teaching and delivering, you get this one experience and then combine it.
Right.
But at that time, so in the beginning,
Right.
I think in the beginning, teach the Chor Lei Fut style a little bit different
Yeah.
from when he was old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think all Sifus are like that.
Yeah, right.
we
I
all
think so.
we all change as we get older a little bit, and then our students we drive them crazy.
Yeah.
Right. So with the Bakwa, he really liked Bakwa style, huh?
Yeah, right. In the Chor Lei Fut, you can see a lot of Bakwa footwork, Bakwa hand.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot.
The way we do our like sidestep
Yeah.
push dances and things,
Yeah,
right?
a lot of circle.
Yeah, a lot of the circles.
Yeah,
you know.
right.
And I even see some of the hand movements look like the palm change a little, you know?
Yeah, right.
Right.
And also, Choi Lei Chan Hung is the second Sifu Lei Yao San. Because the Lei Yao San before, my Sifu told me he learned the Tong Bei.
Oh, northern style.
As the northern style, the Tong Bei Kun.
Yes.
So you can see the Choi Lei Fut have the Tong Bei theory.
Right.
You know, like the sound the peg choi.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
A lot of peg choi, pow choi, and then like
Right.
a lot of this kind of the movement.
Right.
So you can see similar to the Tong Bei.
Right.
Yeah.
So Lei Yao San, he learned Tong Bei Kun. What other kind of martial art did he study? Did he study from Shaolin Temple?
I don't know about it.
Yeah, okay.
History, I don't know.
Right. And was he also Southern style too, or was he mostly Northern? Okay.
Southern also.
What like Choi Fook? Where's he from? Choi Fook.
Choi Fook, a lot of the Chinbui, you got the Chinbui, the older master, and the book it says is from the Siu Lam. Also from the Siu Lam.
Which Siu Lam temple do you think?
I think it's the Southern Siu Lam.
Songsan,
Yeah,
the northern one?
I think not the one southern. I think
Oh, like
maybe.
Fujian? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And he also learned, Chan Hung also learned from his uncle first, right? Chan
Chen Yinwu.
Chan Yunbu,
Yeah, his uncle. From learned the Hong Fat King.
Oh, Hong Fut.
Hong Fat.
So Hong Fut is older than Chor Lei Fut.
Yeah, that's not different.
Different Hong Fut.
Different. The Fat means that the three of the Sifu, the master from the Siu Lam. Is the Fat Ka.
Oh, Fat
So
Ka.
that's why because he respect the three of the Sifu, so that's why he got the Choi Lei. But Choi means Choi Fook.
Right.
Choi Fook the first name,
Right.
but not the Choi Ka. Different. Not the Choi Ka. Lei means Lei Yao San.
But his is Lei Ga, right?
Yeah, it's Lei Ga.
Okay.
Lei Ga style. And Fat and then Chan. That's why he don't call the Choi Lei Chan, because he's the Chan Hung is Chan. He don't want to put his name
Right.
in the style because his Kung Fu is from his Sifu. So because all Sifu come from Shaolin.
But his uncle though, Chan Yunwu,
Chen Yinwu.
who did he learn from, and what was his style? Was it a Hong Gar or
Hong Fat.
Hong Fut? Okay.
Hong Fat.
Hong Fut.
Yeah, Hong Fat kid.
But
Right
Hong
now,
Fut today is different than Hong Fut of that time?
I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I just know he learned the Hong.
So-
But I think it's the same because you can see the Hong Fat kid.
Right.
A lot of movements still similar to the Choi Lei Fut.
Yeah.
They also have the guac up.
Yeah. Very good, very strong
Yeah.
style, you know.
Very strong.
I mean, Jiao Ga, Hong Fut, Chor Lei Fut, very similar. Hong Kun as well, you know.
Yeah.
And to me, when I see Hong Gar, to me, I see a lot of northern in it after practicing northern style for a long time. So it seems like maybe Hong Kun really migrated from the north and developed more in the south. You know, it's the way they have a lot of the long punches. What about like Tibet, like Saizhong, like Tibet and Lama Pai, all this kind of thing? Do we have a cross pollination? They look very similar the way they do Pao Choi, like Hapga.
Actually, before I came to America, I never heard about the Lama Pai in China. I hear the Lama Pai just from America.
Oh, okay, yeah. They probably left a long time ago.
Yeah. And maybe in my city, not too
Right.
many in China, not too many people practice this style.
Right. Awesome. Yeah, but what was really interesting to me is, you know, all the Chor Lei Fut branches we have all developed, you know, differently since, you know, the 1800s because, you know, we don't have internet and telephone and video and things like that. But looking at some of our basic forms like Mlun Ma, Mlun Kun, or we call in Li Kuan lineage we call Lai Ma Che Kun, it was really interesting to see the difference in the way that that these guys practice their basics. It took me something like 10 years to figure out on my own, you know. But if I would have just had like 5 minutes in the beginning with that, you know, who knows how far we could be. But I was really impressed to hear about Chen Hung really being into American boxing. And when I see these guys practice Chai Kun, it looks like, you know, like maybe Chen Hung was watching the boxers and trying to figure out something and kind of develop his own way.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you tell us more about the boxing influence, American boxing influence in Choi Fut? Because it seems like out of all the Kung Fu styles, ours really has kind of picked that up, especially when you see our fighters, you know.
Yeah, because but a lot the detail I not really know about it today because a long time ago I just hear from my Sifu and my Kung Fu uncle talk about it because at Chanang, then time some we go to Wakyu, the people who live in America at that time invite Chanang to America also to teach them Kung Fu or something. So he fight with the boxing guy.
Oh, with the boxing.
And, yeah, so he got the experience.
Oh, good,
Yes,
good. So he actually, Chen Hung actually taught Kung Fu in America?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
At that
I
time,
learned something new right here with you guys.
Yeah, in Singapore also. At that time.
Oh, okay, yeah. And,
right.
and our style has grown so much since the 1800s. It's crazy. I mean, it seems more popular than some of the styles that have been around a lot longer, you know? What other styles do you think Choi Fut really borrow from? So we talk about Bakwa, we talk about American boxing, Shui Jiao. You said some Tongbe.
I think some Muay Thai styles because
Muay Thai, that was
because Chen Hung also visit the Muay Thai because the Đông Nam A, the Đông Nam A, the Asia,
Southeast Asia.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think that because he walk around, this is a good style.
Oh,
yeah,
of course,
absolutely, got to mix it. You
Right,
can
right.
see the Choi have the knee and elbow thinning like the blocking the Dama Chin now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Have this one. Yeah, the
And
Pao,
that's-
you know, also have the Pao Zhang.
Yes.
Yeah, we go Pao Zhang.
And that's another thing too. Like we have the same technique.
And Bao Zhang.
Yeah.
Bao Zhang, this is so like this kind
He
of
gets
thing.
he gets so excited talking about it.
Yeah,
But, you know-
because I love Kung Fu.
Oh, boy, me too. But when he's talking about doing these techniques like Thai boxing, you know, the way we were doing it was a lot more traditional Kung Fu way. So when I saw him doing it, I was like, wow, this is great. And you know, another thing I noticed too is in the way we train Choi Fut, very upright. That way you keep your back straight and your arms can start swinging a lot. But with this guy, he's moving his head a lot like a boxer. So I really saw a lot of cool influence in what he does. And I really like that. You know, I think that both of us probably agree that open-mindedness is very important. You know, that's why like I brought him down to Florida. I try to train with him too whenever I can. You know, and we're hopefully going to be bringing him down next year, maybe also with John Way's school. And you know, he encourages his students also to. But this is New York. New York's so different from me. There's like cars driving by. I'm in a basement. I don't even know where I'm at. But you know, having an open mind is really good. You know, and I think our style really. I think Chen Hung really give us a good framework, and you know, I think we both hope that you know it'll continue to grow, and people really you know test themselves and fight. You know, I was watching some videos of these guys, some of his students doing great in the tournament. So you know, Choi Fut, we got to fight. We got to go out there and compete, and you know, do Sanshao or continuous fighting, and make sure it really works. You know.
Yeah, right.
But you know, you've been here 9 years now. He's teaching out of his basement in Brooklyn, New York. Where are we? Rockway. What's this place called?
Oh, this is called Diker Heights.
Yeah,
Next
See,
to
that's what you should have told me.
Oh,
Diker
yeah,
Heights.
yeah, yeah.
Before. Okay, so you heard that. I don't know where that is, but if you guys check the link on here, I'd like you to share this video and spread the word because you know a lot of people really want to find a good traditional Kung Fu master who keeps it real and keeps it old school. He's still here in his basement. I'm trying to get him out of his basement and get him to open a school, you know, eventually. So
I hope so.
Yeah, we all hope so. So, you know, if there's any Kung Fu aficionados out there, you know, that live in New York, hopefully you guys can find your way over here, you know. What do you hope to do? You know, what do you hope for the future? Because you dedicate your life to Kung Fu from before, today. This is your full-time job, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so you dedicate everything to Kung Fu. What do you hope for your future, for your
In
school?
the future, I just keep continue to teach Kung Fu full time.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I can live.
Make a living.
Yeah, make a living from
Yeah.
Kung Fu. Then I can focus teach Kung Fu.
Yeah.
I don't want to just a part-time job.
Right.
I want to focus.
Right.
And I want to spread Choi Fut.
Yes.
Yeah. And one thing I want to say just a lot of people ask me what is the traditional, what is the original Choi Fut?
Right.
The hands supposed like that or like that. I think it's not really like that. I think the traditional means the theory, because when the world is changing, You can't exactly like Chen Hyung.
Right, right.
I think even his son, he cannot exactly like Chen Hyung.
Of course not.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's the real Choi Li Fat, only Chen Hyung. Yeah, so you learn the Choi Li Fat, just learn the theory. And the mind open mind.
Exactly.
This is Chen Hyung.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
He combined a lot of styles, so open mind.
Yeah, because you're never gonna be perfect. And
Yeah,
there's gonna be
right.
times where you win and times where you lose.
Yeah.
And you can't just pack your bags and go home when you lose. You got to figure out a way to win, right? That's why people ask me, "What's my style?" I just say winning. just try to win.
Yeah.
Sometimes I lose, but I always try to
This
win.
happens.
Yeah,
right?
of course,
Yes.
of course, of course.
Right.
But so if anybody has any questions, I know we got some people still viewing here. We got a lot of people saying hello.
Oh.
Do they have subji kauda as well?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, of
Yes,
course. That's
sure.
Chole Fut's main
Yeah.
form. I think all of our branches have it. Yeah, right. Yeah. Hey, maybe you could talk about the form, like the main forms of Chole Fut to everybody, because they.
So for my lineage, the main form, the first Mlan Ma. Mlan Choi. Mlan Ma means the footwork, the form of the footwork. And then Mlan Choi, also some lineage called the Che Choi. The same thing.
Yeah.
Some of my Kung Fu uncle or Kung Fu the older, they also call Che Choi. That means Mlan Choi.
Yeah.
This because all the Choi Li Fat technique, footwork on these two forms.
Right, right.
Yeah. So this is very very important form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do it very differently than how many other schools do. So I encourage you guys to really open your minds, especially if you're Chole Fut people, to try to check it out and see what it really could maybe completely change your entire game. What about like intermediate type forms, like you have a Sumui Fa, right?
Yeah, 小梅花, 小十字,
小十字。
十字接符, and then we use the weapon form, the
Okay.
basic weapon form like the sword, like 梅
梅花
花單刀,
梅花單。
梅花單刀 and 雙甲單, and then 雙頭變拐 means double head form. Yeah, because after that you learn another form. It's very easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
just different combination.
And do you teach your students according to their ability, or do you have a set way, like an
And
order?
this order.
An order that they do.
And also it depends different student and then a little bit different. I
Right.
teach the way a little bit different
Exactly.
because
That's really good.
different people have different body
Absolutely.
and different mind.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you cannot everybody is
And
the same.
that's the one thing, like I try to tell everybody too, especially American people, they want it exactly this way. Is it this way or this way? And it's really not that important. I mean, you Kung Fu is like a tailor-made suit. It's not one size fit all.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You have to be open. And also too, like I really like talking to him about the language. He just said Mlon Ma, Mlon Choi, right? We call Lai Ma, Chekin,
yeah.
but it's all the same. It's really not that different. But for someone who not being Chinese, it's nice to see the different meanings because it kind of helps you understand the importance or the idea behind something. But don't be fixated on it. Don't be worried about it too much. And I think that I think we both agree. It's time to make your own story. If you're practicing Kung Fu, you don't need to talk about the past too much.
Yeah, right.
Try to take what you got and be responsible with it. And make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing is rare. Nothing is secret.
Yeah, no secret.
Yeah, no secret.
What is the secret?
Yeah.
Training.
Yeah, that's the secret.
Yeah, training.
Yeah,
That's the Kung Fu secret.
That's the thing we were talking about too. It doesn't matter what generation or who your
Yeah.
Sifu was or whatever. I mean, who are you and what can you do? Really go out there and put your whole heart and soul into it, and everybody will know. And you don't have to be the best. There's no such thing as the best. You have left and right hand Sao Choi, of course. Yes,
Yeah, sure.
we all
Yeah.
do. I think in our lineage and Lee Kun Hung
Yeah.
lineage, the left Sao Chois come out later.
Yeah.
but
But the Choi Li Fat style, we're not just focus on one hand. We also focus you practice both hands.
now in your lineage, do you guys practice the right side first?
Yeah,
mostly?
yeah, usually.
Because we were taught that the stronger hand should be in the front, closer to everybody.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So from the Mulan Choi, you can see the Choi Li
Yeah.
Fat practice both hands.
Very balanced.
掛在槍眼裏，一面掛在槍眼裏，practice both
Now,
sides.
back in China, how long you guys practiced those two forms before learning something new? You stayed there a long time?
Wow, long time.
Yeah, see, I don't think you could do that here in America.
A long time.
Everybody get bored.
But nowadays, the people, they don't have the patience. Almost spend 3 or even more years for practice the two forms.
What time is it? Because I don't want to...
That's okay. Somebody can take it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
A long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, even, sorry.
Oh, see, he's very busy.
你幫我聽下. Yes. So, yeah, difficult.
Yes,
but,
yeah.
but at that time, I don't feel.
Right.
I don't feel boring. Yeah,
And that's one thing I liked about him is he had very good stance, very good strong basics. That way he can move freely and without becoming sloppy. So I think it's very important to make sure you're taking care of your basics every day. Especially in America, if you don't have time to train. Like how often did you train? Like 8 hours a day?
Wow, almost.
Yeah.
Because at least 5 hours a day. At least.
Yeah, at least.
In the morning, I woke up like 6 something, and then train until 8.
Did you go drinking the night before too?
And then after because at the time I go to school after the school, and then I think like 4 o'clock I drink until 7, and then I got to go to school again.
Right.
And then at night time at 9 I get off from the school and then train again until 11, sometime 12.
Yeah.
Every day like this.
Yeah, that's the same with me.
Yeah.
And that's the challenge, is trying to teach American students who they come here maybe 2-3 times a week. It's a little harder, but if they start to fall in love with it like we did, then they'll practice it outside of class.
But you know why now situation different.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of entertainment, scam, internet, wow, a lot of things. Hang out with the girls.
Right.
Well,
of course. Drinking beer.
Yeah, right.
So did you get up at 6 in the morning and drink beer the next day?
But at the time we drink beer. We drink beer also. Yeah. Kung Fu and
beer. If you do Chole Pho, you have to drink beer. But I think Kung Fu is good for the kids today. I mean, even if they just come maybe 2-3 times a week, I help them focus in school better. You know what I mean? Be stronger. And today, like a lot of kids are getting bullied in school, especially the kids that are really quiet. So Kung Fu will help them, be a little more confident. You know what I mean?
Confident and be better person.
Yeah, exactly. Be a much better person. And that's why, if you choose a good school, you got to find a good Sifu, and you got to pay attention to the students too. Make sure they have a good family atmosphere, and everybody's really positive, humble, and nice. That's more important than what style, in my opinion.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah. So but hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more of Wong Sifu.
Yeah.
Do you cross train in other physical activities? Do you do anything? Well, I think now he just teach full-time Kung Fu, but did you do any other kind of sports or exercise?
Me?
Yeah.
Before?
He's asking.
Yeah. I did before.
What other sport?
Soccer and basketball. But I'm short. But I like it.
But you can jump pretty high.
Yeah. Basketball and also ping pong.
Ping pong.
Yeah.
Of course, he's Chinese.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
But my ping pong is
really?
not so good.
I'm not going to play him. Beer, got it. Check.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, you did some wushu too.
Oh yeah.
Some people people ask about that. They see your Kung Fu and they go, "You got a little bit of a wushu."
Because when I was went to college, because my Kung Fu to went to the college, so I have to.
How do you do that? You got sponsored to go to college because of Kung Fu?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had to respond to the college to go to competition.
Can you explain that a little bit? Like for us in America, I don't think we understand China, how the government works with that. Like it seems like, okay, you take certain tests and then they support you go that way. If you are good at gymnastics or Kung Fu or maybe good at math, they support. Is it like that? How do they?
Yeah.
How do they find out that you're going to be good at that and then push you that way?
They usually from the school.
From the school.
From school, they check out which kid have the talent.
Okay.
And then they send them to the professional school that's sport the Kung Fu, Wushu. But Wushu in China, the same thing. Wushu or Kung Fu, the same thing. The mean martial art.
Yeah. But there is definitely a new style and definitely an old style, right?
Yeah.
Like the new style seems much more, entertainment. Like kind of like what Jet Li does.
Yeah.
We say contemporary.
But in the old time, the Wushu and the traditional Kung Fu was very, very close, very similar. Just make everything straight, make like less standard.
Right.
Like the palm in the traditional Kung Fu doesn't matter the fingers, the palm. Just relax, the focus on the palm.
Right.
But the Wushu, to make straight.
Right.
The focus different.
Right.
But nowadays the Wushu are gymnastic.
Yeah, because
totally different.
Flower, gao fa, run, and then yachima.
they don't have the meaning. Right. Like the Wushu Nanquan.
Yeah.
At the old time, they can see the Nanquan. The old time the Nanquan, a lot of technique from the CLF.
Right.
Yeah, the mix of the Hongkai and CLF together.
Right.
So if you understand the technique, it's very useful.
Right.
So at the time the Wushu, doesn't matter Wushu or Kung Fu. They always come from the traditional Kung Fu.
But when did Wushu really start? Because they didn't like the Qing dynasty, they outlawed Kung Fu, right? And then communist takeover, the same thing. They want to erase. They don't want anything historical at the time. It was a very hard period, right?
Yeah, some people they say like that. But I think the most important reason, because of have the state easy to compete. Like a sport. They make it like a sport.
They make it like a sport. Exactly.
Yes, make it like a sport. Not
So how did like Chole Fut survive during that time? You know, like underground.
Yeah, at that time, the old time underground, you
Yeah.
cannot teach public.
Like when Mo Zedong took over, that was it. Right? Okay, let's shut the store.
Yeah, right.
Everybody
So
quiet.
at that time, my Qigong teach my Sifu.
Uh-huh.
At the old time, not really popular. Just like a secret.
Yeah,
to teach
yeah,
Kung
yeah.
Fu. But still, a lot of people they love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Still practicing.
And the South more free, right? Than the North,
yeah,
like Beijing
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah,
very,
right.
very tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so interesting, cool to hear about that. I've talked to some people from Chen Tai Chi, and they say, "Oh man, I'm very sad at that time, you know." But now the government support it, you know. But you know, a lot of people in America, they see like the Shaolin monks, and they're running and doing backflips and letting it splits, and they're like,
yeah.
"Ooh,
It's
what is
gymnastic
this?"
already.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gymnastic.
You know, and then they go, "Yeah, Kung Fu is just dancing," but they don't understand that there's a different kind of Kung Fu now.
Yeah.
And you know, it's good to have both. You know, it's good to have the new style and the old style. There's room for everybody, but there should be a little distinction. You know, this one is for combat, and this one is for, you know, a little bit of combat and expression. You know, demonstration. Javier Ortiz, he's Chole Fut in Miami.
Oh.
Yeah, next this Saturday he come to my school, bring some students.
Okay, good.
So we do a video, we show him.
Yeah.
No habla inglés, solamente habla en español. He only speaks Spanish.
Wow, wow.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think the components of a good form are? Okay. He's asking, what do you think is important inside the form to have?
The form?
Yes.
What's most
Let's
important?
just say hand form. Like what's important, or what do you think of you know, when you do a form that is really good, what is the most important things? You know.
I think we have all the Kung Fu are the same thing. Leg means the power.
Like
Power,
leg,
not the muscle, not the muscle power. Means how to make power.
Okay.
Hey means how to breathe.
Hey.
Guat means the bone, the internal,
Yeah, like
the
Nagong
tendon,
kind of, yeah.
Nagong. And San means spirit.
Spirit. Yes.
Yeah, so when you practice Kung Fu, you have to focus on that one. Doesn't matter how many forms you learn.
Right.
You have to focus on the detail.
Yes.
How to make power. Where the power come from.
Right. Right.
And the spirit.
Right.
Like you're punching, you cannot look at that way, right?
Yeah.
You have to focus. You imagine you are in fighting,
Yes.
not performance. So when you do the practice, the form, imagination
Yeah. And
is
use
very
the,
important.
Use the
you are,
eyes.
Yeah,
know.
you are fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Don't be.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You're not performance.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
It's the spirit.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You
Yeah.
know. And what was the other thing that a while ago you told me? Yet Dam, Yilek, Sam
Oh,
Kung
Yat
Fu.
Dam Yilik Sam Kung Fu.
This is important for all Kung
Yeah,
Fu. I
yeah.
take it. You want to explain that? To
Yeah,
them?
Yat Dam means guts.
You gotta have the guts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Because when you're afraid, even you practice a long time, then your brain is empty, right?
Yes.
You cannot do nothing.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, leg means leg. Yeah, like I say,
power, the
power.
expression.
Not the muscle.
The whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah.
How to make power.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, how to use your body. How to use the power.
Yes.
Sun,
Yes.
like Kung Fu means technique.
Your techniques, yeah.
technique. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a good thing to think about. You can't be scared. Gotta be really, gotta have a lot of courage. You know, you gotta have a lot of power and just express it. And then the third is your technique. So that's the order of importance. But I think what he was asking too, components of a good form. You know, stances. You know, in Chole Fut, using your waist
Yeah,
to
right.
throw the power of your legs,
Yeah,
right?
we go da bao.
Dabao, yeah.
Bao means shoulders.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I was talking about that they did a lot differently in the beginning. You know, we would work on our stances and changing our stances, but the stance is not as important as how you throw the power, snap your hip, and slam that shoulder. Dabao means hit shoulder, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
hit shoulder.
Yeah.
But doesn't mean the power from the shoulder. But look like you shoulder hit
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
It means the power from the hip and the leg.
Yes.
Yeah, the twist.
Right.
To make the power.
And the one thing I love about Chole Fut is, you know, you get the power from the legs, you get the power from the hips, but then one hand helps the other hand get power by swinging and pulling the other hand
Exactly.
around. You know, and then you start doing different combinations of them. And of course, eyes, right?
Yeah,
You can't be like over here. Like
Yeah, right.
You have to have eye-hand coordination, and then really, like he said, bring out the spirit too. You know, yeah. Very good. So, anybody got any other questions? Because I think he's got to go teach a class.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
But you know, it's great. We've had a lot of people viewing, and you know, Robert from John Way. I wish I was there. I wish there were martial arts scholarships here. He wished that somebody could pay him to come here and learn Kung Fu. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, he's got, okay. Joseph's got another question. How about the games where your eyes should be? I don't understand that, Joe. Can you better phrase that? How about the games where your eyes should be? Are you talking about sparring? Well, you guys fight. You teach the students to look in the eyes, or
Yeah.
look here at the collarbone?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You have your confidence. You can look at the eyes. I suggest the beginner look at the shoulder.
Yes.
You better.
Right.
Don't you not look at the eyes. Don't scare. Look at the shoulder. One point folds the whole picture.
Yes.
Always.
Peripheral vision, and that's what we usually teach too. Usually like the collarbone area. Oh, we got Azim. Azim is on. Great to see you guys together. You should be here. Azim, what's up, man?
Hey, hello.
Yeah. Azim's doing really good. He's been teaching a lot of us like Filipino stick fighting and stuff. He's
great.
doing really good out there.
I like it.
Yeah, it looks really good, you know. I was talking about the forms in the eyes. Okay. So when you teach forms, what do you teach your students about the eyes? You just follow the technique, or
Follow, not just follow. Follow technique, and also like I said, imagination.
imagination?
When you're
Yeah.
fighting, when you look
Yeah.
at your opponent.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. You don't want to do a salto and follow your hand behind
Yeah.
you. You want to boom hit the guy. and
Like
get
the
ready for
salto,
the next
your
one.
opponent in front of you,
Yeah.
you salto, you got to look this way. They're going to salto, look at
Yeah.
your face.
Because then you might have to kick or throw some other technique.
Right.
Yeah.
Same thing.
But you know, I mean that, and even in Northern style, you know, I train with Sifu Chowkrung, and like he'll stop every time the eyes. Not only the eyes got to look, but the eyes got to show that expression that he was just talking about too.
Yeah.
So, and to me, it's like an airplane. You know, it can be very nice, good wings, but if you don't get that speed, they're not going to fly. So if you don't have that expression in your form,
right.
you're not going to feel everything that you could from it. You know. But anything else you want to say before we sign out? Anything else we think we should add?
I think it's okay. So far, it's okay.
So far, it's okay.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Oh, we got Tiffany. Tiffany Chen. Tiffany, how you doing? I'm only here. I'm only here till Wednesday, so I don't think I'll be able to hang out here for one.
I hope have more chance to share the kung fu.
Yeah.
The theory.
Theory, yeah. And you know, guys, you can always look up Wong Sifu. It should be, if you look up above the video or below the video, wherever it is, there's a link to him. Add him as a friend on Facebook. Their Sunwui Chole Fight, I think it's Xinhui, so it's like a Mandarin spelling.
Yeah,
but you can find him in, you know, you just look up Chole Fight. He's all over YouTube. You know, they got a Facebook page. You can come here and train, even if you don't live in the area. If you live in the area, you should be a student. And if you have a school, you know, Wong Sifu is really cool. You can call him. You can arrange to have him come out to your school and teach some seminars. And you know, that's what he's here for. You know, he moved from a whole other country to come here to really share the art. So, you know, take advantage, guys. You know, we're very lucky. All right. Well, hey, Wong Sifu, hey.
Joe Gisu is very good. Yeah. Nice person, nice brother.
Yeah,
yes,
my good brother. All right.
All right.
So, hey, thanks very much. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Share it, spread it, you know, and let's help spread the word and get everybody to know about Wong Sifu over here. All right? All right, guys.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.